Pisces, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person you were thinking about when you clicked on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to look at some tarot cards. I have some oracle cards, and then at the end we're going to look at some personal messages. Now, this is just a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. And if you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means, flip it. My goodness, the very first two cards that you got are beautiful. First of all, the first card that came out is my favorite card in the entire tarot, and that is the Two of Cups. This is all about partnership, unity, coming together on the same page, equal give and take. The reason why I love the Two of Cups so much is because both individuals are holding a cup and both are pouring into each other's cups. And then we get the Ace of Swords. This is all about having a new beginning, whether it be a new beginning with this person or just in life in general. But it's really about realizing what it is that is your truth, right? Communicating, having mental clarity. And I think you're very clear that this situation is a beautiful love. Beautiful love. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Then we get the Strength card. Honey, this is all about taking control, overcoming self-doubt. So if at one point you were doubting this situation, this is all about talking so that you can come to a level plane of understanding. And this is very much so about taking action, having courage. Ooh, we got the Emperor card, and it could be dealing with an Aries. But the Emperor card is all about, it could represent a father figure, a mother figure of sorts. But somebody that's very dependable, very stable, and very focused. This is somebody that is practical in nature, right? You don't run a kingdom. You don't rule over something, whether that be yourself, whether that be your life, without having some type of logic in your brain. All right, this is beautiful. My gosh. I want this kind of reading for me. This is beautiful. All right, let's get one or two more from this deck and we will switch it up. The Strength card, that's a Leo card. My goodness, now we got the Ace of Wands. We got two aces on the table. This is also about new beginnings, right? The aces are always fresh starts. But this is about having a new passion, whether that be a new passion for this individual or a new passion in your life in general. This could be, you know, when you're really in love or when you're really happy with that Two of Cups starting off, you definitely are feeling very happy, or if you're not, you will be soon. But this is all about, you know, when you're really happy, man, it's like your creative juices just go crazy. Like you start thinking of all kinds of things that you can create, ideas and everything else under the sun. All right, and then we have the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands, really, when we look at the Nine of Wands, it can seem like there's some struggle. So you guys may have been through some struggles. You may have been through some struggles, or your person. But this is all about really being close to success. I mean, you're like right there. And all you need is a 10, right? You're at the 9. And so this is all about, you might feel tired. You might feel a little bit wounded by life, by the things that you've gone through. But life is an ongoing battle, and that's what this card represents. But this is all about having the resilience, having the persistence to keep pushing forward, to persevere. All right, one more. I don't know who you're dealing with, but you and this individual are coming in a strong, beautiful connection. Maybe we're not going to get another card from this deck. Maybe it's just time to switch. Oh, there we go. As soon as I talked about it. Nice. We got the Death card. Now, I understand that when we hear the word death, it's like, oh my goodness, we got the Death card. But honey, this doesn't signify real death. This is all about the end of cycles to begin anew, right? And so maybe this is something unexpected that happened. Maybe this person was unexpected to come into your life. But this is all about having a metamorphosis, transitioning into your better self. Beautiful. All right, and we have the Three of Wands. Did this one come out? No. The Three of Wands is all about having foresight, right? Being able to look into the future, plan for your future. But it's also about very rapid growth. So you may have a lot of progress that happens just all at once. My goodness, we got the Judgment card. Yes, the Judgment card is all about reflecting, having an awakening, understanding what decisions you need to make to go in the direction in which you want to. So you or this individual is, you know, maybe going through that spiritual awakening of sorts. With the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, there's definitely changes that are coming. That's for sure. And this is all about transitioning into those changes, reflecting on what you've learned, and going with the flow of life. All right. Okay, then we got the Justice card right after Judgment. Now, the Justice card, I always think about this with karmic justice. Now, good or bad, justice will come your way. But this is all about really seeing things very clearly, looking at things very fairly, and being responsible in the situation. This is balancing the scales. And so you may have been done very dirty by people in the past, right? Feel very wounded and pained by people. But this Justice card signifies that you are getting rewarded now for all the things that you've been through, and the strength that you maintained through those hardships. We got the Sun card. The Sun card is all about joy. It can represent marriage or settling down, but this is all about really having an enlightenment within yourself, really understanding where joy exists for you. Oh my God, we got the Justice card a second time. Karmic justice. Both of you guys may have been through quite a lot in your life, and so both of you are very karmically rewarded with each other, with a solid relationship together. My goodness, all these cards came out. All right, we got the Knight of Swords. Now, this is all about, this could be somebody that's very impulsive, right? The Knight of Swords can rush in. But this is all about just being assertive, you know, taking the opportunities that present themselves to you. You or your person could also be very opinionated. Speaks your mind, no matter what. All right, and then we have the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is about, you know what, you see this lady is burning stuff in the trash can, right? It's like, burn those memories from the past, like the Adele song, right? Put it to fire. Let those things go so that you can move forward. And then what do you get? The freaking Star card. So you have the Sun card and the Star card. And the Star card is all about healing, renewal, right? And being able to see very clearly, right? The stars shine at night when things are not that clear. This is where things are getting clear for you or your person. All right, let's get some oracle cards for you. And one more. Two more. All right, we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This individual and you may have separated for a period of time and then come back together. Maybe you guys are in separation right now with a great deal of love still sitting on the table, because we have the True Love card. All right, so if you guys are not together, this signifies a reconciliation. If you are together, if you've had disputes, this is about coming together on the same page. We got forgiving and learning. All right, now what this card says is, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That's what all these cards are about, is releasing the pain of the past so that you can move forward into a beautiful new opportunity, a new beginning. All right, and then we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. It was in the reverse. It doesn't seem like that's an issue for you guys. Maybe you guys are very united when it comes to your religious or spiritual beliefs. All right, we have the Mask card. The Mask card can represent somebody not quite, you know, showing their cards, right? So you may have feelings that you haven't shared with this person, things that you want to talk about, but you just haven't yet. And then we got the separation card. So maybe you guys are in separation, you know, and this card is just saying, you know, with the Mask card and then separation, you know, make sure that if you are definitely coming back together with this relationship, I mean, you started with the Two of Cups. There's a great deal of love here, that you are doing it in a very honest way. No masks, right? Don't hide anything. And we have not today. Somebody's avoiding a conversation, or they're angry. Maybe you and this individual have been having arguments, and that's why there's a separation, if there is a separation. If there's not a physical separation, then there may just be this feeling of separation emotionally. We got the Dragonfly. This is all about things coming to the light, right? With that Star card, I just spoke about that. But it's really about being very lighthearted, finding out things, whether that be finding out that, hey, this is the person I want to be with, or, you know, you're going to go into a new beginning with love. But regardless, you got Two of Cups starting. And then it just follows with the most beautiful cards. So I'm going to get a Dream Oracle card for you guys. Let's see what other messages we have. Ooh. It says, time for a quantum leap. Number 7, prepare for a makeover. Your life is transitioning. Your life is changing. Look at all those colors, though. And you can see, like, this divine light that's shining down. My goodness. You're being very guided in many ways towards different paths in your life. And you may be being guided back to this person if you guys are separated. Or at least guided to open up more. Because this is a Two of Cups. All right. Let's get one of the Fairy Temple Oracles. I love these cards. They're beautiful. All right, we have Divine Justice. What? And you got the Justice card twice, child. You better stop. This is all about burdens, impartiality, and karma. Now, listen. When you get a bunch of crap thrown at you from people and you get hurt, and you still are able to love, you still are coming to the table with that Two of freaking Cups, trust me, you will be karmically rewarded for that in a beautiful way. And that's why you have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. You got new beginnings all over the place. Clear thinking, seeing things clearly. All right, let's get some personal messages to the cards. And then we'll get your poem. Just a couple. Oh, got a little grouping that came out. Says happiness is beautiful. Honey, ain't it? Passively aggressive. So somebody, like I said, with that Mask card, somebody might be holding in something. Somebody might be holding in something and not really revealing everything. Says it's hard to tell the mind to stop loving when the heart still does. So this may be about forgiveness, right? This may be about forgiving people that hurt you, because it's hard when you still love. It's like, man, I still want them around, but maybe it's, you know, not something that you need at that time. All right, it says don't take any moment for granted. This is definitely about enjoying the moments for what they are when you have the opportunity to have them. All right, one more. Gosh, I just saw the New Beginnings card. All right, well, we got plenty more that came out. You don't need the entire journey lined up to take the first step. You don't have to know what the ending is going to be like for you to move forward. It says you are good enough. They're watching. Somebody's watching. And then big changes are coming. Nice. All right, let's get a poem. Let's get a poem for you guys. What is the poem for this reading? All right, we have number 12, off track. How can I appreciate another's weakness when appreciation is what they lack? How can I ever find my own way when my emotions sway me off track? Oh my goodness, this is all about thinking very clearly, thinking very rationally. There may have been people in your past, in this person's past, that really just did not appreciate you. Didn't appreciate what you were bringing to the table. Maybe it was this person that didn't appreciate it. Maybe that's what caused the separation. But let's just see if this person that you're thinking about could say anything to you. No pride, no ego, no fear. What would they say? Let's get some personal messages for you. The first one is, I'm your number one fan. You were always there for me. I am loyal to you. Right? Great messages. Let's see what else we have. All right, this says, I am only human, flawed with broken pieces. Listen, we all make mistakes. It says, I want more. And home is where you are. Yes. One more. This says, no one taught me how to love, and now I struggle to show it. So this person may not have a real good foundation on how to really not only give love, but to receive it. All right, now, I know that this is a love reading, but I got these cards that are for finance and career. I'm just going to pull a couple for you and see if there's any messages for you on that level. All right, let's get just a couple more. Ooh, taking that. That thing flipped out crazy. All right. First card that came out. Try something new. Is your bank account ready for more? Honey, I know mine is. Career changes change everything. Oh my gosh. Okay. We got April. Something may have happened in April or is going to happen in April. We got the medical field. And then it says, what path do you really want to be on? Steer clear of petty gossip. Make sure to get your training. And then the last one is loans and contracts. If you sign any paper, just make sure that you read the fine print. That's the only thing I would caution you on. But you could be starting a new business, starting a new career, whatever the case may be. It looks exciting. Everything on this table looks exciting, and it looks like it is a reward that you are long overdue for. There is a lot coming to you in a beautiful way. There's a lot of justice coming your way for the things that you have been through. Divine justice at that, right? Divine justice. All right, well, this is your reading. Please make sure to come back and check me out again.